Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. This is my new voice.
Okay.
Rachel, what a gruesomely bloody battle we witnessed in the main event. Wednesday
UFC
night fights.
Fight Night.
Yep.
Jacksonville, Florida. And it was quite, first of all, it was quite the card.
It was.
It had various fights on it. There was during the prelims, a pretty
There was
stunning
an epic knockout. Yeah, I thought it was like the one punch left hook knockout was great.
But the main event, Anthony Smith, who just recently overcame a home intruder, right? And had one of the toughest fights of his life. We now think that maybe Glover Teixeira,
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name? Glover Teixeira might be the toughest fight of his life. Because it was brutal.
I know, I was like, what was a bloodier battle? I want to ask him, like, what was worse? This guy, this rando that broke into your house?
Know, what
or
was
this,
harder?
like, gruesome, bloody thing that we watched happen to you in this fight. What a tough guy Anthony Smith is. He was winning that fight too in the first round. I thought he definitely won the first round. It seemed like he was about to stop Teixeira in the second round. He was on his way to doing that.
He was a favorite.
He busted Teixeira's eye up, and then Teixeira just exploded on him, hurt Smith, and Smith never really recovered. And Teixeira didn't let him recover.
Yeah.
He just kept pummeling him for round after round.
He got hit with something that hurt him, but before that, he started to exhibit that he was tired, and so the commentators and you were like, he might have come out too fast.
Yeah, well, it's a good idea, right? He's 31,
Yeah.
the other guy's 40. You're thinking, I'm going to press and get this guy out of here.
But you got to be able to do that, all 5 rounds, or at least close to it.
You have to be ready to do it, yeah.
He was, visibly, huffing and puffing, and that is never a good sign. Then you get hurt. It is hard to recover.
Yeah.
If you're feeling, but that's all whatever. The huge thing is that not only did he get teeth knocked out during a fight, which I'm sure has happened.
What's happened?
Yeah. But the thing is that he looked down
while
Glover is on top of him, right? He's face down, sees a tooth on the canvas, moves it, and then hands it to the ref, who's like, what are you doing? And I remember watching it live, I was like, is he handing him his mouthpiece? But I don't see a mouthpiece. I don't.
The tooth is tiny.
And the ref took whatever it was, and then, so after the fight, we get, there's confirmation, from Smith. He's like, yeah, I saw my tooth, and so I was like, here, ref,
how about
will you hold on to this?
The just, Buddha mind that Anthony Smith must have. Because it's not like Teixeira was just, laying on top of him. Teixeira, they're both Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belts, so Teixeira's trying to look for, some kind of choke or submission. He's also, raining, random punches and, strikes down upon him.
The punches.
And then Smith has the presence of mind to defend all that, the toughness, the resilience, and also, pragmatically, I probably need to give this to ref so he can keep it safe.
Yeah, I might want this tooth later. Maybe the dentist can put it back in, and I'll have to so hold on to that for me.
Really shows, just how quickly a fight can turn. And I think that, 205, the 205-pound light heavyweight division is full of some killers. You know what I mean? Anthony Smith is a really good light heavyweight. He was ranked number 4 heading in the fight. He'll fall because he lost to a guy that was ranked, I think, number 8. But that guy that's ranked number 8, also a really, really tough, excellent fighter. I think it's a division stacked full of fun, awesome fights, fun, awesome contenders.
When we talk about Anthony Smith and his heart, is that after this fight, he's not questioning anything. He's like, I'm here to stay in this division.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that title one way or another. It's either I'm going to get it in 6 months or I'm going to get it 2 years from now. But I'm getting the title. And he said, he would outlast everybody else. That he is just determined. And there's something really admirable about somebody that has that kind of heart, who takes his punches as they come, right? This happens to all of us in our life, and how we react to the things that, the bad things that happen to us is really important. And his attitude, his heart is really a testament to him.
Well, it's one thing to say that. So the comments that you're referencing, he said before the fight, he said them to Mark Raimondi from ESPN. It's one thing to say that, though, and it's another thing to be in a fight where you display the very attributes which you describe.
Right.
Anybody can say anything, but this dude, Anthony Smith, I think you can't discount that he can do it. I mean, he can outlast people.
Yeah.
Even like in a desperate situation, a hopeless situation. The fight should have been stopped way before it probably was. This dude still has the presence of mind to fight back. He's trying to do his best. I mean, he is just one resilient guy. It's a super admirable trait.
Let's talk about Glover Teixeira. 40 years old.
40.
And scores the win, the
That's
upset
his fourth
win.
in a row. Yeah.
It's a pretty spectacular. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he looks
Get
really,
to come
really
in
good.
and be the underdog. And to me, like what I've seen of him, he seems like the quiet, respectable underdog. Like I didn't see he didn't seem real mouthy or
These
anything.
guys both
you know?
liked each other, had it in, and even of course if you saw that he apologized mid-fight.
That was the other crazy thing during this fight.
For beating his
Once again, Anthony Smith on the ground, Glover on top of him, and then Glover's like, "Hey, sorry, it's part of the job." And Anthony Smith is like, "Huh?"
Huh? I'd be like, huh?
Sorry, just part of the job. Obviously, he can't enunciate. He's got a mouthpiece in.
Well,
And what did Anthony Smith say? It is what it is.
Yeah, he conceded that was true, and it is true.
Yeah.
And I love when, because fight sports are great, but they are sports, and sometimes those lines can be crossed. Sometimes, and most times, actually, I would argue is that it's for the promotion. So I always like to see when people respect each other, when they treat each other like that, and that's great.
I'm cheering Glover Teixeira, hoping he gets some more opportunities.
Let's get him that rematch with John Jones, baby. That was like 600 years ago that he fought him the first time, and now he can fight him again. And he's 40.
I'm all about that. I don't know what John Jones is all about, and he kind of seems to hold all the chips.
Yeah, it is what he wants.
Being
John
as
Jones
popular
does
as
what
he
wants.
is, so we'll just have to wait and see. But you know what we can also wait and see?
What's that?
If anybody likes or comments or subscribes.
Most importantly, subscribe. Join us.